Alright, today we are going over a full push workout with more of a shoulder focus with all the details. So if you are ready, let's see the first one. And we are starting with chest fly. The reason is simple, it is going to hit your chest at the shortened position and it is super easy to recover from that. You want to make sure that when you are descending, your arms are getting a bit closer to your body, and on the way up, you are getting your biceps together, so you are going to get your arm completely straight. If you can't get it straight, that is a sign that the weight is either too heavy or you are fatiguing if it's towards the end. You want to set the weight heavy enough so you can stay in between these 5 to 10 rep ranges. And I know standing and doing it heavy is quite difficult. So if you have a bench around it, you can just do it just for a demonstration purpose. I'm going to be standing. And the next one is shoulder press on a machine, any machine you can pick. We're going to use this because stability is great. It is going to train the anterior and the lateral deltoids. And whenever you are pushing and descending, you want to make sure that you are passing this line going all the way down. Even though the stretch is unloaded, I still prefer keeping this range of motion just because I can prevent myself from cheating and not passing this 90-degree when the shit hits the fan. I also prefer keeping my elbow tucked in, so front of my body, but however you feel powerful and rigid will do. So even if you prefer keeping it outside of your body, that's fine. It is going to be the same concept here. You're going to have a slow and controlled negative around 2 to 3 seconds, and then a powerful but controlled concentric, so without any momentum. Next up, we have chest press machine, and the reason is simple. This is the third exercise, so you should be quite fatigued. And if you are using just dumbbells, stabilization can be a problem, and that can prevent you from training your chest effectively. Now, using any machine what you have in the gym will eliminate this problem, and you can take your chest muscles closer to failure and then force them to grow. The only thing is, set the height of the seat so your arms are coming in an angle next to your side instead of keeping them outside in a line with your shoulder, so you can prevent the involvement of your shoulder and you can maximize your chest involvement. Cable lengthen lateral raise. Set the height of the pulley so it's around your wrist. So it's going to be right there. This will enable that the hardest part of the exercise, or where the peak tension is going to be the lengthened position or the start of the reps. You just want to make sure that you're raising your arm in the scapular plane, so that's going to be in an angle front of your body. And even when you are at the top, focus on pushing your arm away so you can minimize your trap involvement, even though you can't completely eliminate them from the exercise. Again, you want to set the weight heavy enough so you can stay in between these 5 to 10 rep ranges, and then you don't have to worry about the burn, but you can just focus on taking the muscle close proximity to failure. And the last one is GM press. It is going to be quite similar to a skull crusher, except you're not going to keep your elbows stationary, but you're going to collapse them and let your wrist come down in a line down to your shoulder, and from here it is going to be pushing it up. Now you want to be careful with the stretch because some people, they are quite sensitive for that. However, I place this exercise towards the end, so you should have enough warm-up around the joint and the muscles, so you shouldn't feel any discomfort. And again, same thing here. Grab 2 heavy as dumbbells and just push it close to failure, keeping it in the 5 to 10 rep ranges. Watch these 2 videos next. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for coaching, hit the link in the description. Talk to you soon.